Thank you so much for joining us here on X Twice Park. This is your boy, your men's life coach, Rolando. I really missed you guys. I hope you guys have been keeping safe, and we have officially begun season 4 of Morning Mania. And we just wanted to send a huge shout out to all of you of the XY Spark family. Guys, let me say to you that so far it's been a great year. We have had our ups, we have had our downs, but we are still here. And it's September the 6th. And today we want to chat with you a little bit about taking your life back from the pain of the past. And so don't go away. We will be right back. This is XY Spark, restoring holistic, healthy masculinity. Thank you so much for being here. Hey guys, I wanted to chat with you today about taking your life back. It's Take Back Tuesday. I want to start this morning by asking you a question. Who are you? Who are you? What makes you unique? What gives you the edge? What keeps you going from day to day? Have you been making good decisions? Or have your decisions been more impulsive? Have they led you into more messes? Have your decisions kept you in isolation for too long? Do you see that there are some things that's happening in your life that you really need to do better at? Do you need to make better decisions as it relates to relationship, as it relates to partners that you're choosing? Do you need to make better relationship as it relates to the time of day or night that you spend ruminating on your mistakes of the past? Do you find that you need to have a better sleep schedule? Do you find that you need to get more control over your cigarette, alcohol, or drug use? Do you find that you need to challenge some of those mindset, some of those self-defeating beliefs that you have? Do you find that because of what has happened in your life when you were a youth, when you were a kid, you are today using it as a crutch or using it to become excuses as to why you are the way you are? Do you find that you're that guy who you're always angry? You're not open to taking any instructions. You're not willing to unlearn some of the things that you've learned in order that your life can be changed. What are you being held in captivity by? Do you realize, or have you ever wondered that maybe if I get to that place or that space in my mind where I start taking my life back, then I would become a better person? Do you realize that it could be that the greatest obstacle and the greatest barrier that you're facing in your life right now is you? Have you ever wondered that maybe I would benefit significantly if I go forth and start accessing quality supports, whether it be for my mental health or my physical health? Maybe that would help me to become the best version of myself. We are talking about taking your life back. The irony is that so many of us as men, we want to change, but we're not willing to do the work that needs to be done in order to change. So many of us as men, we want to become better versions of ourselves, but we're not willing to invest the time, the money, and the energy into making that change happen. So many of us as men, we want to have healthy, happy relationships, but we're not willing to work on ourselves and do what it takes in order to have those happy, healthy relationships. And so my question becomes, how are you going to take your life back? What is the plan? Remember, there's no magic pill. Remember, there's no way that you can go to bed and you could get up in the morning and things change. That change has to begin by you claiming and accepting the responsibility for that change. That change has to begin when you acknowledge that there is something wrong. That change has to begin when you would have opened yourself up and allow yourself to be taught, allow yourself to be groomed, allow yourself to experience and see life through a different lens. And that is how you're going to be able to take your life back. As you're listening, what has resonated with you so far? What do you need to take your life back from? How are things going in your relationship? How are things going in your interpersonal relationship? How are things going with your family and friends relationship? Yes, remember, the truth be told, that if you're going to break cycles and if you're going to become the best version of yourself, taking your life back is not optional. You should not be scared of it. It's there for the taking. You should open yourself up and be willing to do what it takes in order for the change to happen. You are going to have to be willing to stare that fear in the eye and say, I will no longer be held as slave by you. You've got to look at that cigarette and you've got to say, I will no longer allow myself to be held in captivity by you. I'm going to start confronting all these desires that I have where I am smoking so many cigarettes and destroying myself. You've got to take your life back from using excessive alcohol and say to yourself, listen, I am not dependent on alcohol. I am independent of alcohol. You've got to take your life back from living a life that is self-destructive. You've got to say to yourself, I will no longer use that cocaine. It's going to destroy me. I've got to step away from it. I will no longer tell myself that I'm not an addict. I'm not going to tell myself that I'm okay. I've got to face it. I've got to work on it. I've got to stop believing it. And I've got to start doing the work that's going to break the cycle and take me on a new journey, a new life experience where my relationship with my kids can be better. My relationship with my partner can be better. My relationship at work can be better. My relationship that I have with myself can be better. I've got to learn to take my life back so that I can grow and become the best version of myself. I don't know about you. I don't even know who you are or where you are or what you're doing. You may be going to work. You may be going home. Might have just gotten up. You may be thinking about going to the gym. I don't know where you are or what decision you have made in your mind. But I'm saying to you right now today, it's time for you to take your life back. Break up your folly ground. Start doing something different. Listen to me right now. I'm saying this to you, brother. I'm saying this to you wherever you are. I believe in you. But the big question is, do you believe in you? I want you to get up right now and I want you to repeat these words to yourself. I believe in myself. I know I can do it. I will not quit. I will keep on going till I get to my target. I believe in myself. I will not quit. I will keep on going till I get to my target. Take your life back right now and become the champion that you were meant to be. This is your boy and men's life coach, Rolando. Thank you for joining us again here on XY Spark. And we continue to remind you that at XY Spark, we believe that there is a spark in you. This is XY Spark, restoring holistic, healthy masculinity.